Check the chicken, G-Man. All right, I think we are close to on time anyway. I don't know. Had to make sure that G-Man had checked the chicken in the oven. What else? What a day. Something's going on in the laundry room. It is day 3 of Eric W.'s Suboxone therapy to stop opiate withdrawal. And tonight I just want to start out like we have in the past. The phone is the microphone, so it probably needs to be pointing this way a little more. But anyway, how you feeling? What you going through? Let us hear your perspective.
I'm feeling decent. Going through, I don't know, it's been a tough day. Kind of emotional a little bit and kind of agitated, I guess you could say. I don't know if I really don't know what it is. I'm not going through, per se, withdrawal, really. I mean, I'm not craving anything other than food, being hungry, but it's just been a testy day. Kind of, I mean, I guess we all have bad days, but it wasn't really a bad day, but it was a rough day.
Rough? When you say rough day, do you mean with your action with other people?
Yeah, and it wasn't.
I saw you in an argument as I passed through earlier.
It wasn't other people. It wasn't their fault per se, really. I mean, they did things that agitated me, but it was
maybe you're just
action.
A little more sensitive than you usually are.
I believe so.
And we talked about that. It's your anxiety levels up and stuff. Well, I was telling you before we started this, when I started doing this, I thought, maybe a few of my friends that follow will that are working in opiate treatment or getting their peer recovery certification or whatever. I thought a handful. It's taken on a life of its own. Friday I put my phone number up on the screen and I wasn't able to use my phone Friday. So we'll come up with another contact. But I am not a treatment center. I am not. I provide housing. We have about 100 beds, over 15 properties now, soon to be 16. That we're merging into a nonprofit, and it's the point is I provide housing basically and as much direction to treatment as I can, and that's why I'm looking into Suboxone. But anyway, today the phone, there was a reasonable amount of phone calls today. I spoke with a physician who has prescribed opioids heavily, in fact, in a pain management type environment. And no need to go into any details about that, but someone in the treatment field, a therapist, just all people, because people don't know where to turn and they don't know what the right answer is. And unfortunately, I don't either. I'll share with what I have. One of the concerns, and this kind of ties back into where I started to go last night, and I'm not going to go that exact direction because I'm just led differently today, but you're still taking a significant dose of an opioid medication. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, and we touched on that last night. The critics are saying you're trading addictions, you're swapping addictions. But from what I've seen, from what I've read, from the doctors I've talked to, it's kind of maybe the lesser of evils. There is no magic pill,
Definitely not.
But it's having some success. So.
Well, I mean, I haven't been out there looking for heroin. That's to me is successful for me. I mean, because usually by now I've already hit 20 houses looking. I haven't craved at all, really. I haven't really thought about it. And today, actually, I almost forgot to take my noon dosage. And to me, that's kind of weird because if it's trading in addictions, really, it seemed like I'd be looking for that next dose.
It's a regulated amount.
Mm-hmm.
It's a legal prescribed amount. If Oklahoma City Police pull you over, you're not going to jail for controlled dangerous substance charge. I understand people's side that say they don't like the fact that it's an opioid for an opioid, but they're having some success rates, and the withdrawal is easier, and so we appreciate your perspective, and I'm just going to continue to monitor, see how you do, and see how this path to get off of this horrible medication and drug is going to take for Eric. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.